parole thing lined up?
You blew us. I told you to shut up.
What is this?
Anyway. You shut your fucking mouth when I tell you to
You
shut
got
your
parole
mouth,
thing
Decepticon. No, I've not got that ready yet. I just want to get a few people here first, and then we'll expose them. Okay?
Okay.
After we say hello to everyone.
Expose them.
They're going to get exposed. I've been threatening them all week, and they think I've not been serious. They think I'm just joking around, but I'm going to end their YouTube career, all three of them.
We're live.
Venom says, Chris. Hello. I don't know who Chris is, but hello. I'm not Chris, Meg. Are you Chris, Decepticon?
We are live.
Are we Chris?
I'm not Chris.
No. He is Decepticon. Oh, it's Christopher Hart. And I am
Christopher
Pumpkins. And welcome to episode number 11 of the
Number
Pumpkin Patch.
11.
No, this isn't the Pumpkin Patch. This is Touch and Tips. What am I saying? The PSVR podcast. That's all about. I'm distracted by Discord. All right. You're going to expose yourself.
You got him all hyped with that Discord, bro.
Yeah. I've already exposed myself, Meg, when I got 1,000
Got him all
subscribers.
hyped.
But yeah, that reminds me. I did create a Discord. So if any of you are interested in Discord, hit that description down below. The link should be there if you're interested. But it's there. Yeah. And also, you know what? Why don't you check out that Patreon if you're interested in supporting the channel.
Mm-hmm.
And Decepticon. You want to hit your plug
or you
before
can go
we
to
begin?
Decepticon.com and listen to my music.
There you go.
Why are you going to
if
his
you want to help
Patreon?
us, if
Why
you want to help us out, you know, you're joining the Discords, you're joining the Patrons, you're listening to Decepticon's music. Who else we got? We got IZ Gaming. How's it going, IZ Gaming? Christopher Hart is saying hello. How's it going? And he's saying hello to you too.
Hello.
For some reason.
Hello, Christopher Hart.
No accounting
Hello,
for taste.
Venom. Hello, Pissant.
No
Hello, Easy Gaming.
For taste.
Hello, Rogue.
Okay. Welcome to episode 11. As I said already, we got like a medium amount of stuff to talk about. It's not been the busiest of weeks.
Another short week.
But it's not been the driest of weeks either. There's stuff to talk about. And of course, I'm sure you're all here to see Without Parole get exposed. I know some of you have already seen it.
Is that what we're here for?
That's why people are here.
I forgot all about
that. I put that in the title and everything so that,
Oh, boy.
And Rogue is here. How's it going, Rogue?
And
Geisen is here.
Geisen
knows. Geisen knows.
Is Geisen ready? He
already seen it, but I'm sure he's probably not ready to see it twice. Nobody is.
Is he one of them?
He doesn't have Game Cat in his name, so I'm going to assume he's cool. I think he's going to be cool. Not Geisen the Game Cat, just regular old Geisen. Everyone's saying hello.
Hello.
But is everyone ready for this?
Do it.
Do it?
You gotta mute us, remember?
You can just be quiet, you just don't have to talk.
What if I do talk over the whole
thing? Don't do it. Alright. Gonna show us. Should I wait for more people? Well, then again, I don't know. Maybe more people won't come. Who knows?
Spill in? What if you turn it... Oh, alright.
What if, David Station pops in? And
then play it?
Play it again? Every time the Game Cat pops up, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it when they pop in. Okay.
That Johnny Rye pop when he pops in?
Oh, no, he's not part of them. I know he's got the Game Cat in the name, but...
I think he's a mod over there.
Oh, shit.
I think he's one of the moderators over Without Parole.
After we show him what happened. So let me just refresh that count because sometimes it bugs out in me. 10 people. You know what? 10 people is enough, I think, to show us. Let's do it. You ready to see it, Decepticon? Be quiet. 3, 2, 1. It all started when I was browsing YouTube one day. I'm a huge virtual reality fan, so when I was searching for PlayStation virtual reality in particular, I found this YouTube channel called PSVR Without Parole. I noticed they were pretty big and they had lots of views, so I decided to check out their content. That's when the trouble started. I was watching their podcast. They had these 3 hosts, and as I was watching them and listening to their incredibly boring and soulless conversations with one another, my eyes just started to get so heavy. It was so bizarre. I tried to fight it, but their content was so sleep-inducing that I eventually passed out. I woke up in a daze. I was laying on the floor. My trousers were pulled down to my knees. There was a terrible aching from my butthole and a smell of cat piss. It was just everywhere. When I realized what had happened to me, I just felt dead inside. I didn't sleep. I didn't talk to anyone. I just couldn't feel clean. My name is Petrifying Pumpkins, and I'm a PSVR Without Parole survivor. How did you like that? Huh? How do you like... Rogue is just like, what the fuck is this? Huh? What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Rogue says he's confused. Meg, why are you laughing, Meg? Is this funny? I'm laughing because I'm so nervous. Because I had the courage to put myself out there like that. This is nervous laughter for me. But I think we can all agree this is the end of Without Parole. PSVR Without Parole. Brian Paul, David Station, and God Cannon.
Career ending.
Things of the past. Relics of the past now. I better not see you on their chats now, or else, you know, I'll know you're betraying me. Miguel Espinosa. How's it going, Miguel? Izzy Gaiman in stitches, crying so hard that she's getting he or she is getting pains in the sides. I'm gonna assume it's a he. I don't know why I said she. But yeah, difficult. That was difficult for me to talk about. So I appreciate it if we only had supportive comments, and if we could launch a witch hunt against PSVR Without Parole for what they did.
Immediate.
You know, I'd appreciate
Where's that David Station lurking?
Where's he lurking? He was streaming Audica earlier on, actually.
He always lurks.
He's for the first time I've seen him streaming. I even gave him a super chat. You know, my last €2, said God Cannon. Rogue says, did you just throw the gauntlet down at their feet? This is not. This is me replying to what they did to me. Rogue. Decepticon has no cap.
No cap on the top of my head.
No, that's just his hair. It grows in a hat shape. You know? Kinda, he says. He got the hair. Why don't you reveal the hair? You know, he donated his hair to children.
You want to see my hair? Oh,
he gave his hair to children, and this is what's left.
Look at this. Drum roll, please. Oh, my God.
Where's Rukia? Rukia's missing out on this.
Hair reveal.
Oh,
a hair reveal.
Rukia,
come
on.
Reveal.
Dave is still streaming, says guys, and that's a shame. But if he pops in, we'll show it again. Christopher Hart says, hey guys, there's an Angry Birds VR creative mode coming out. A creative mode, you say? What does that entail, Christopher Hart?
No, boy.
What does it entail? Why are you saying, oh boy?
Oh boy.
And where's your, Oh God, what's happening? Uh-oh. This is filmed live in front of a studio audience, so these things can happen. I'm assuming his cats are up to something? Or is there somebody at the door? Is there some girl trying to escape?
Alright.
Alright. Is she back in the basement? You got her? You caught her?
Steps.
You caught her?
Kick her down to the Spartan kick down the steps.
Back you go. Definitely got to show it against this mech. I will do, mech. I will do. I just gotta lure them game cats in here, and then I'll reveal the truth again and again. But yeah, while we're waiting for that,
again and again.
While we're waiting for that, why don't we talk about Gollum, real quick?
Is that what we're gonna talk about?
Real quick. That's what we're starting with.
All right. Let's talk
Muzzleton is here. How you doing, Muzz?
Muzzletov.
Muzzletov. The Angry Birds VR Creative Mode is a free update coming to Angry Birds VR, but what's it? It's like, okay, lets you make your own stages. So
whoa, we're talking about Gollum right now. Angry Birds can take a back seat.
Angry Birds? Get out of here with that. Decepticon's not got time for your Angry Birds.
Angry Birds.
Man, this YouTube counter thing is pissing me off. I gotta manually refresh it every time. But whatever. So yeah, Gollum got delayed once again, Decepticon.
Of course.
If you can believe it. This game has been delayed.
Lols. As in the notes here. Lols.
Lols. Decepticon.
Lols.
What can I say? What can I tell you about this? Well, this has been delayed since it's been like announced 3 years ago or something like that. You know? Back when it was called Project Morpheus, this game was
back in Super Nintendo time.
Yeah. It's coming November 19th to digital and November 22nd to physical. So 2 different dates depending on what version you're getting, and it's going to cost you $30. Decepticon, is this game going to be trash, or is it going to be?
I don't know. Good? I have no idea what even's going on in this game. I don't even know what you're supposed to do. I don't know. Are you the robot, or is it third person? Is it first person?
David Segerson just said what I think we're both feeling right now. He says, "Feels like I still don't get what the moment-to-moment gameplay in Gollum even is."
Yeah.
I get
Yeah,
the feeling. I get the feeling it's like
we doing?
super
Is it
story
combat?
focused. Chopped with the $5 dues. Sup fellas, Firewall was a
$5
blast yesterday. Don't forget to ice your dash dash dash. 3 dashes.
Ice your what? Ice your what?
Ice your what? Bum?
Ice your what?
Brother. Ice your bum from the savage attack I suffered.
Ice your beep brother.
My beep.
Ass brother.
David Sergerson, Gollum was
Disgusting.
originally a Nintendo Virtual Boy title. It was so long ago. Lol, says David Sergerson. From what I can tell from the trailers, it looks like Gollum is like super story focused. But it had that like interesting looking sword combat when they first showed it off. I'm worried that that's dumbed down. That it's not. What is happening? Doesn't even say anything, you know. He's just like, you know what? I'm done with this podcast. I'm gone. Bum. There you go. I knew it was bum. After that video, Chopped. I need some ice for my bum. After what Without Parole did. But yeah, what's wrong with you, Decepticon? What are you doing?
I would.
Getting out of your seat, leaving without saying a word.
Out of control cats. You know,
just put them down.
You get new cat stuff, and they don't like it.
Stick them in a cage.
Get the shit out of here.
Put them in a cage. Another corny joke by Suck Sucks.
Give them a new water bottle. What do they do? They just flip it all over the place, and then play with the water.
Chopped, you know us. But yeah, Gollum. It's. I don't know if I should be even looking forward to this game.
I don't know either. I don't even know what it's about.
It's days away apparently, and we haven't seen actual footage, like proper gameplay footage. You know, but maybe it'll blow us away. I hope it will. Obviously, I don't want to see bad games. I only want to see good games. But still, I'm not slightly. I'm pretty cautious about this one. I'm very cautious about this one.
Yep.
The Frowny Gamecast. Mm-hmm. Frowny Gamecat, how about I inspire you to change your name? How about I inspire you to change your username, Frowny Gamecast? What if I told you,
Pumpkin Kid?
What if I told you, Frowny, that the Gamecast that you referenced, that PSVR Without Parole, are so heinous that they've done some horrible things? Would you change your username? Or would you still support them? Chop says, what the hell is it? What the hell is what? Am I going to... Will I show it again? Will I show it again?
Jesus, again?
Okay, I don't want to show it too much. We gotta wait for them to come in. We gotta wait for them to come in again, like David Station or God Cannon or even Brian Ball.
One of the big timers.
Chop says you're a grounded chick that controls rocks. That could be it, you know.
Are you?
It could be. But that's all we got to say about Gollum. So hit the road, Gollum. Eat shit. Now let's talk about Pistol Whipped. Huh? Don't think so, says Frowny. I'm glad to hear that, Frowny. You stick around, you see this video. Well, you can scroll back to the beginning of the video and you'll see it. And I think you'll be changing your username. But I will show it again. Anyway, Pistol Whipped. Why are we talking about Pistol Whipped, Decepticon?
Why are we talking about Pistol Whip? Because it's coming soon, right? Yeah.
It's actually already out today on the PC VR.
Oh man, I can't wait to buy that. Right?
On everything else except for PSVR, Decepticon. So don't you get your hopes up.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, apparently, like a lot of the influencers will say, are really enjoying this one.
Yeah, I'll probably still pick it up, even though I'm not going to probably be fond of the music. It still looks slightly fun.
5XL says, I just tried changing my name and Google won't let me. I wonder why. I don't know. Jimbo's here. Jimbo. Good day, ladies and gentlemen.
Jimbo.
And Decepticon, implying that he's neither a lady nor a gentleman. What are you, Decepticon? What are you?
You know what? I don't know. I don't even know.
Why are you giving children your hair? They don't want
it.
They need it. They don't want it.
They need it.
You know?
They need it.
Just random children you see
on the streets. They need it for those disguises, mustaches.
You want some hair for mustaches? Mustache disguises, okay. So they can get into nightclubs and go buy drink. That's what
alcoholic beverages. It's like, I'd like 2 alcoholic beverages, please.
Exactly. But yeah, not Beat Saber. Pistol Whipped. Another kind of rhythm game. We're seeing a lot of these right now. Decepticon, Beat Saber, Pistol
Yeah.
Whipped, Audica. What's going on? Because this is I'm gonna let this
Beat
roll
Saber.
in. I'm gonna let this roll
Beat
into my
Saber
other
definitely
topic here.
looks like the better of all of the things.
I'm
This
gonna
doesn't look bad. Audica, I don't think I'm going to be purchasing.
I'm gonna put Audica topic up now, seeing as we might as well just naturally
Let's
roll
do
into
it.
it.
Let's do it. You know,
Uh,
might as well.
But yeah, so Audica, another rhythm game. It's coming. It's already out. It is out. Audica is out right now. Right now.
Out. A whole lot of DLCs out there.
That's another thing to talk about as well. It's got a crazy amount of DLC. This is from the team Harmonix, who are behind, Guitar Hero, all that stuff. They kind of popularized the rhythm genre in the first place. Like even back in PS2, they had was it Amplitude or Amplifier or something like that it was called? Along those lines.
Amplitude, Frequency. They were good games.
Holy hair, Batman, said somebody whose name vanished. I couldn't read it in time.
What kind of arch do you like? What kind of arches?
Your arch? Sorry, your arch. Largely depends on soundtracks, says Jimbo. Yeah, exactly. At least this one, at least Audica seems to have recognizable tracks.
It's a whole lot of that poppy EDM stuff.
Yeah, but it still has
yes.
You'd know them. The casual man would enjoy maybe tapping his foot to one of these tunes. But what's going on with these rhythms? Are we going to hit a point where there's too many of these games for VR? Why is there so many of these and there's only one firewall? Why are they all focusing on these rhythm games? Is it just that they're easy to make?
Probably.
Is it just that it's easier for the flat ape to comprehend compared to selling them on something more advanced? What is it with these games that's getting people hot and getting them invested? Or is it just that they're chasing the Beat Saber trend? Beat Saber came out with this thing.
It's the hot. That's also
hot.
one of the bigger.
It's the hotness, and then all these other guys.
PSVR games. Yep.
All these other guys are whoa, hey, this game's pretty easy to make. We
need a piece of this pie.
Instead of swords, we'll use guns, and then we'll have our own thing.
Instead of swords, we'll use boxing gloves.
Instead of fucking swords, we'll have the enemies moving towards you. Instead of notes, instead of squares, it'll be people. We'll shoot people instead of shooting notes. And, that'll be a different thing. That's kind of like what Pistol Whip is going through right now. But yeah, Audica, I'm not sure if I like the look of Audica too much. Of those three, I think it might be the least interesting.
Yeah,
just because the shooting is
is definitely one I'll probably end up getting.
Audica,
I don't think so. No, Pistol Whip.
Pistol Whip. Sorry. Your arch enemy says Upload did a video of Pistol Whip. Looks fun, but like Beat Saber, play for a week, then meh. This video footage I'm showing here. Oh no, wait, this is Audica. Sorry, I thought I was thinking about Pistol Whip footage that was from Upload. The flat screen ape needs to move into VR future already, says Christopher Hart. Agreed. Kermat says Decepticon has a sick afro. I think your hair is blending into your hat. It looks like they look like the same thing, and people think you got a weird hairstyle. You gotta put the peak of your cap down a bit more.
It's a giant afro hat.
How about put it on backwards? How would that fit you? Sideways. How about sideways?
How about no?
Bring sideways back. I think you can do it. You're a trendsetter, Decepticon.
A sideways hat.
I think you can pull that out. Yeah, there you go. There we go.
With that.
There you go. You're an 80s kid, so you can do that, and it's not appropriate for me.
Is that what 80s kids did?
It's not appropriate
they
for me.
They wore their hat like this.
I don't want to. I can't appropriate your culture.
I don't think I've ever worn my hat like that.
But you can. I think it suits you. He's pulling it off. He's doing it. But seeing as we're on a roll with these rhythm games, we got news for every single one of them, including
Beat Saber now. Might as well just do it. Go ahead.
Yeah,
finish it off.
It's on the screen.
Let's finish it off.
So last week, their Twitter teased something coming for the 7th, which is today, and they had this little GIF here as well. So it turns out they were teasing a music pack. Let me get the details here. Monster Cats, I think they're called.
The company. It's a record label. Monster Cat. Mm-hmm.
Guys. So they've put a lot of their stuff in Rocket League, so it's like a crossover with Rocket League, kind of. They've
been hitting all the games.
It costs $12 Canadian from what I've seen on Reddit. I don't know what that is in every other currency. But Decepticon, you've been saying they're teasing a mode as well. That seems to be on the cards.
Yeah, that GIF. There it is. Is
that teasing a mode?
I don't know if it's a new mode. I don't know what's going on there. If it's like a rotating background, whatever. What do you think's going on?
They've teased that super hot crossover in the past, recently.
I have a feeling that the things are going to come at you at like a 180-degree angle.
Do you think that's the future of Beat Saber?
Yeah.
Free? Would it be free?
Probably.
Okay. Now he definitely looks like he's from Jersey, says 5XL.
Jersey.
That's some
North
slick chick
Jersey.
slaying Jew.
Oh,
Don't
shit.
hide it,
Oh,
Decepticon.
God,
Let it
Cow's
loose.
fucking
Oh shit! Cow is back. Cow
Yeah.
is back. Welcome back, Cow. Thank you very much once again for your flabbergasting generosity. I'll never understand why, but I do appreciate it. Everyone, oh lord, it's Cow. We're taking an intermission here. This is a little break from what we're talking about.
Everybody take notes of this. Everybody take notes.
But yeah,
Two
Cow.
aren't as generous as Cow.
Damn, I need to put like I need to honor Cow. What I'm thinking about doing is, you know, the
A
alerts
cow
that pop
shrine?
up.
Do you have a cow shrine
Well, not
at
a
home?
shrine, not a shrine, but I'm thinking maybe getting like cow gifts of cows and having them play when there's a donation in his name.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in his name. Will it end? Says Cow.
Will it end?
I hope it never ends, Cow, for me, you know, personally. But your financial situations, you should do whatever's good for you. Got Geisen saying possible 360 mode for PC and 120 for PSVR. That's an interesting 120. Like that's an awkward number.
Okay. It makes sense though.
It's
it
not
makes
180.
sense. Because 180, you'd probably lose
much,
tracking
yeah,
eventually.
So that makes sense.
My heater kicked on. My heater kicked on. What the? It's that cold
What's going on with
outside.
you calm down. You got an awesome ass heater that knows when it's cold outside.
It knows when it's cold.
Damn, Decepticon living in an iHouse over here. And I'm over here slumming us in a fucking 200-year-old cottage. The cow patch show, says your arch enemy.
Sitting by the fire.
He's got these robots coming in, giving him coffee.
Kind of wearing animal furs and shit. Raccoons.
Where's your television today? Oh shit! Jesus Christ!
Whoa, it's purple. It's a different
That's a
color. What's that? I don't think I've ever seen that.
Damn.
What is that?
5XL says,
What
"Get
is
the
that?
fuck out of here! Don't
is
listen to him, Cow."
Don't listen to
You ready? Says Cow. Holy shit! Cow with the 50, and that's on top of the 20. That is $70 dues. Already, Cow. Thank you very much.
And then babies, diaper and then
just
babies.
name it. What do you want me to do, Cow? You name
Diaper
it, I'll do it. Name it.
You show up with a diaper.
You know? It's over. You already have the blue wrench.
What else do you want to give a baby?
I want to give him like a baby.
The baby
you want a baby?
Give him the,
I got two.
Give him the crying baby.
The crying one? No, I'll give him the good one for that money.
Give him
I give him the quiet one for that money. God damn. Thank you very much, Cow. 714. I will honor you with reaction alert box things.
You tell your wife about these things.
Yeah, I'm like, holy shit, I got this amount last night
She
from this guy.
She's like, just stop making up shit.
She's like, you gotta stop running from our children. You gotta start looking after our children. Accept us and have a good day. Thank you, Cow. You have a good day. You have a good life, you know? You deserve it, Cow, for your generosity. Cow wants proof Karen's okay. Well, hold on a sec. I'm the victim today, not Karen. Let's not bring Karen into this. We've all seen I'm the victim. Alright, thanks to Without Parole. 100 for Truffle Shuffle. What's Truffle Shuffle, Kermas?
Truffle Shuffle.
Do you know what
That's
that
where
is?
you lift your shirt up and you shake your belly and all your goods. You shake.
Damn, no, that's going to cost you more than that. That's all my dignity gone.
And you go,
damn. You guys want to see my titties? No, thank you.
That's 100, man. That's 100.
I ain't that cheap.
That's worth 100. That's worth 100.
Cow gave me 100 in the past, and he didn't ask for nothing. He hasn't asked for nothing. Cow doesn't ask me for anything. All right.
You eat pig's blood on a daily basis.
What's that got to do with anything? All right. And I don't eat it daily. That's very unhealthy. Well, I'm pretty unhealthy. Damn, Cow with another $5 dues. He says I'm gone. Jesus. Okay, Cow. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that, Cow. Who you got? Explain, please, without parole, says Frowning.
Should you play it now?
Oh boy,
now
should we play it now?
Donations?
Should we play it now?
Let it chill out.
You know what? Yeah, let me relax. Let me get the adrenaline of these donations out of my system while we play this video for Frowny Cows. Okay, you ready? Later, Cow. I take donations as well. Just saying, says your arch enemy. Chop says 100 not to do that. Sold, Chop. Sold. Cow must be getting something off. I wish I could explain us, but He hasn't asked for anything yet. I'm always worried that he will ask me to murder someone.
He's gonna ask for all
some
to be
stage.
repaid back.
Okay.
Now you owe me all of this back.
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna mute. Maybe you can mute yourself, Decepticon, because if I mute you, I'm also muting the video. And I'm gonna mute my own mic. And we're gonna show Frowny Cat the awful truth. 3, 2, 1. It all started when I was browsing YouTube one day. I'm a huge virtual reality fan, so when I was searching for PlayStation virtual reality in particular, I found this YouTube channel called PSVR Without Parole. I noticed they were pretty big and they had lots of views, so I decided to check out their content. That's when the trouble started. I was watching their podcast. They had these 3 hosts, and as I was watching them and listening to their incredibly boring and soulless conversations with one another, my eyes just started to get so heavy. It was so bizarre. I tried to fight it, but their content was so sleep-inducing that I eventually passed out. I woke up in a daze. I was laying on the floor. My trousers were pulled down to my knees. There was a terrible aching from my butthole and a smell of cat piss. It was just everywhere. When I realized what had happened to me, I just felt dead inside. I didn't sleep. I didn't talk to anyone. I just couldn't feel clean. My name is Petrifying Pumpkins, and I'm a PSVR Without Parole survivor. And I'm unmuted. That's not easy for me to talk about. I'm tearing up. I'm tearing up right now. 5XL laughing. Inappropriate. That's inappropriate laughter, 5XL.
You know what?
What are you?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry this is happening.
Thank you, Decepticon.
I'm sorry this is happening.
Passing out because the content.
I'm sorry for all you game cats. This is happening to all of you. Your arch enemy's a game cat. Too. I just noticed that.
Frost is just like, what is this shit?
Oh dear.
Oh dear, guys.
Cat. Oh dear.
I don't want to see that name around here again, Frowny Cat. You can edit that out. That's gonna bring me up some bad memories if I see that game cat in your name. Alright, it's difficult for me. 5XL really
slow
enjoys
clap.
it. Thank you, Jimbo. I heard a slow clap while I was fading in and out of consciousness, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, is there anything else we want to say about Beat Saber?
Is this even a show? Is this even a show? What are we doing?
Has the smell of cat piss in his place 24/7.
No.
That's going to be my new intro from now on. It's not going to say please stand by anymore. It's just going to be that video playing on loop. Or maybe I'll mix them together. When I mix them together, I'll mix
There's
them together.
no parole.
Your arch enemy says
Videos
that was
playing
hilarious.
in the
Meow.
background
Don't you
here.
meow me. Don't you meow me, your arch enemy. Frost says, glad I'm not a patron anymore. Damn. Frost getting spicy. I'm sorry, Frost, to let you down like that. But hey, if you were a patron, you would have seen that. You would have got early access to that video.
Dear God, what the hell? Dear God, what the hell? That should be your review. That should be one of the quotes on the review.
Yeah, there we go. Can we quote that for my channel? Make a channel trailer.
God, what the hell?
Ghost. Oh God, they're all meowing at me now. Well, Christopher Hart is meowing at me twice.
Oh no, Christopher Hart.
Wait,
undercover game cat.
You're gonna give me that PTSD, Christopher Hart. Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
You know they play Xbox, right, Christopher Hart?
While he was doing this, he was wearing an Xbox t-shirt.
Xbox.
Joke, I'm unemployed for now, says Frost. Frost, you don't need to explain yourself at all. Don't you worry about it. If anyone wants to drop off the Patreon for any reason, that's cool with me. I'd never expect it, alright? So you're cool. Your arch enemy says, has Brian responded to the video? I don't think any of them have seen it yet.
He'll never respond.
I was hoping they'd pop into the chat. Well, Dave.
Call him a bitch again. Brian Paul, call him a bitch.
Let me get rid of this Beat Saber, because we're not talking about Beat Saber anymore. Xbox
I don't know what
trash.
we're talking about. What are we talking about now?
All right, how about we talk about Contagion? Because that's good news. We got
it's
good news about Contagion.
Taking up 90% of this text.
What is?
This paragraph of Contagion.
Oh, sorry. So yeah, what can we say about Contagion? It has passed Sony's quality assurance tests. Finally. Oh shit, Deej with the $4.99 saying too damn funny. Lol, Deez with the game cat in the name. Come on, Deez. Why are you making that name pop up on the screen for me like that? What are you trying to do to me? Thank you though, Deez, for your generosity. I do appreciate that. Frowny Game Cat says I need to send them a message. I'm sure they'll see us eventually. Love the close-up of Dave and the heavy eye-inducing conversation. Oh, the heavy eye-inducing. Okay, I get you now. Kermat says, yes, new Contagion news. We actually have a release date.
New
Today.
Contagion news.
Decepticon, tell them. When's it coming?
November 12th.
Oh, shit. Hold on a sec.
November 12th.
Sorry. I lost my
November 12th.
All right,
November 12th.
Whoa, calm down.
November
12th.
12th.
Lewis Nice. How's it going, Lewis Nice? Welcome. Has Lewis... No, I don't think Lewis has seen us. Gooey Louie. Gooey Louie.
Gooey Louie, they call him on the streets.
So yeah, it's coming 12th of November. It will have move support, and it will have 3D rudder support at launch. It will not have aim support, and it will not have DualShock support, but the developers have not ruled that out. He said it's only it's a 5-man team working on that game, so like a very, very small team. Dee says we're all Pumpkin Patch Kids on Wednesdays. Thank you, Deez. I appreciate that.
Just Wednesday.
Just Wednesday? I'll take that. I'll take Wednesdays if I can get. If I can get Wednesdays, I can take that.
We don't associate with those guys.
So yeah, so the PC version of this has co-op, but this won't have co-op, which is kind of a trend.
It doesn't have co-op?
It doesn't have co-op.
What?
They wanted to get it in, and they said they might still get it in.
No.
They might still get it in, they said, but it won't be. It'll be after launch if they do. So this changes things.
Drastically.
5XL says, when is the Warzone
This
stream?
won't be a day one buy anymore.
5XL, you give me a $200 donation, I'll stream Warzone for you. How's that sound? Actually, you know what? Up that. Let's up that to 1,000. What's the maximum you can super chat?
It's cooking in here now. Now it's cooking.
Oh my god. Decepticon's house is trying to kill him. 7 days, says 5XL. What's 7 days? I have no idea. Let me just read out a quote that the developer made about the lack of multiplayer. He says, honestly, it is not off the table, but it depends on a few factors. We will be discussing it after release. I know all of us, all 5 of us, would love nothing more than to bring in multiplayer. He later on said he's going to see how things go, which means, in other words, they got to see how well it sells, and they got to see if the PlayStation limitations can kind of handle it. I think if it sells well, they might add it. That seems to be the kind of vibe I'm getting. But again, it's like a 5-man team.
That's not going to help selling it.
David Segerson says, don't forget it's early access, so may get more stuff later on. I was not aware it was early access, David Segerson. Did you know this?
No. Not the the PlayStation. I know the PC version's early access, but I don't know about the PlayStation version.
Can you confirm? Can anyone confirm that? Is David Segerson right about that? Not that I'm doubting you, David Segerson. You're usually pretty informed on these things. Christopher Hart says, hey Decepticon, isn't Monster House a movie?
Monster House, a movie?
Your house is Monster House. Decepticon.
Is it?
It's trying to kill you. It's trying to kill you.
I know,
it's trying to sweat you out. No one
now.
will buy it without multiplayer, says your arch enemy. But this is, I think it can survive without multiplayer. You could probably have a good time as long as the campaign is okay.
Yes, but that definitely shuts it off of being a day one purchase for me.
Well, I've applied for a review copy, so hopefully I'll get to test it out. It's going to launch with a training mission, 3 missions, and a shooting range. And there's like a free roam mode, they're calling it, which is, he described it as like an arcade type thing. So that's what they're starting with. And then he said that the missions could be either done maybe like 20 minutes each, or if you're taking your time, like an hour and a half if you're a completionist. But it sounds like they're pretty short, like maybe half an hour.
Oh, they were saying they was talking about the PC version. That's not wrong.
Means we will probably get more later, since the game is changing non-stop. But just because they update the PC doesn't mean they'll update it for us. If they think it's not worth their time, like if it doesn't sell well, you know, because time is money, and apparently they don't have the money to put in the co-op for us just yet. Hopefully it sells well enough for them to do that. They need to find a cow. You know, a cow 714
They need a cow.
to send them donations. Anything else we can say about Contagion? No? Let's roll. Let's keep rolling. This is This is definitely gonna be the shortest one we've ever done. Let's go on to Upload. You see the UploadVR logo there, and that's because they're going to be doing a holiday showcase. A holiday viewer showcase. So if you might remember back at E3, they did one of these things. It was like a Nintendo Direct or a State of Play. Basically,
did they show anything good last year?
They showed some. It was this year. It was this year. Don't put me on the fucking spot like this now, Decepticon. But they showed some stuff.
What they show?
God damn it! Somebody help me out here. I don't know what they showed. I can't remember, but I know it was some good stuff.
All right.
You know, it was mostly PC stuff though, and I probably expect it to be mostly PC stuff again, but with a sprinkling of like multi-platform stuff. So like, just because it's coming to PC, it might come to PSVR later on, so it might be worth keeping an eye on that, just in case. So let me give you the details on this real quick. So it's coming the 27th of November, which is not too far away, at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Christopher Hart says, I would love a holiday VR showcase. Yeah, this UploadVR done really good work with like promoting VR and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. Starchild, says Christopher Hart. I'm not sure if we'll ever see that one again. So this is their second VR showcase, and they're going to show upcoming games for the rest of 2019 and 2020, and they say they will include surprises, so we're probably going to see world premieres. Hopefully we see some good shit, you know.
Hopefully.
I think it's in the interest of VR developers to go with these kind of things rather than the big stage events, because nobody seems to give a shit when they're on the big stage events. So when it's in these specialized VR things, it's like the limelight is all focused on them. You know, you don't get that negativity like, oh, VR pass, you know. What's going on? What are you looking at? What are the cats doing?
I don't know what that noise was. I don't know what that was. That's all. I was just like,
Your arch enemy says Golem's coming out soon. I don't think I care. We were talking about that too earlier on. But yeah, it's kind of all the delays have all added up to something very. It's like, well, we're concerned. I feel like we should have some gameplay by now, like proper, just like a 5-minute gameplay,
something
playthrough or something like, just for 5 minutes, you know, just to allay our fears. Would be nice. So yeah, the UploadVR holiday showcase. Make sure you tune into that. I'll be covering this, I'm sure. Well, if I'm able to, if I have the time. I'm not sure if I'll restream it. I might do it after the fact. I'm not sure if that's good form or loss. We'll see. Yeah, if it has nothing to do with PSVR, I might just skip it. But I'm assuming it'll have something for us. Something for everyone, probably. And that is it for this topic, I think. Anything else we want to say about that?
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
Goodbye.
I'll be watching it.
Goodbye. Outlast, Decepticon. What are you going to tell me about Outlast?
Looking forward to this. If this is a whole true thing, that this is coming.
Fill me in on the details here, Decepticon.
They're making something. There was rumor that it could be Outlast 3 in PSVR. Could be a new anything in VR, but those dudes are making something.
Okay, so this is like Red Barrel is the name of the studio.
We're actively, this is a quote from them, we are actively working on this other project in the Outlast universe. That said, we still hope to get Outlast 3 someday.
So it sounds like this isn't Outlast 3 then. This is like
Doesn't
a spin-off.
sound like this is Outlast 3.
This could be a viewer on a specific spin-off.
Yep.
There was some interview that someone did in French, like someone on the team was translated from French to English. I dropped my biro, but I got 2. And somebody translated it, and he said the word VR, so people were like, "Oh, this means this is going to be a VR game." But all he was saying is, like, he mentioned it in passing. They are interested overall, but I don't think you should go by that one specific interview where he just uttered the 2 letters VR.
But this other game, saying that they're working on this other thing, it could be PSVR.
And this poster here, this is like a teaser for us, where freedom ends. It's called. Well, it's just like.
And I think it'll be like the Resident Evil thing too, where it's flat and VR.
Oh, you think it'll be both?
Yep.
What makes you think that?
Just that it seems like that would be their style to do.
Okay. Your arch enemy says Outlast will be terrifying in VR. I'd love if they did 1 and 2 again in VR. 2 is actually on PS Plus this month. Is it this month? I think it is this month. So if you want to grab that, if you have a PS Plus subscription, you can do that right now. I played the first one. The first one actually launched on PS Plus back in like 2014. And I love that one.
They're all good games.
I couldn't get it. Well, I heard bad things about 2 that kind of put me off. Like that it was too.
2 was really good.
You like 2 a lot? Yeah, you said that already.
Yes.
But
yes.
I've heard that it's too
a lot
open.
darker.
I've heard it's too it's a lot more outdoorsy and it loses a bit of fear that way. Were you scared? Were you scared?
Wasn't scared. It still wasn't a very scary game, but they were just good games. They were really good games.
It's not like you to be praising a flat game, so maybe
that was one of the last flat games I played.
Okay, all right. Chopped says gonna stay watching, but gotta go to bed.
That might have been actually the last.
Thank you, Chopped. God bless. Thank you, and thank you for your donation. I do appreciate that.
GG, Chop.
And Ruki is here. There's my hot dog man. Are you a dog man?
My hot dog man? You're the hot dog man. You smell like hot dog.
Dog
you
man.
Smell like
no, not hot dogs.
You're the hot dog man.
You're an attractive dog man is what she's saying.
You get them hot dog hands. The hot dog man with them hot dog hands.
I like the Whistleblower DLC better than 2, says your arch enemy. I love the Whistleblower DLC. There was a part where a guy tries to cut your penis off, and you look down, and your penis is there. And he's trying to turn you into a woman. He wants to make you into a wife or something like that.
That game is awful.
Can you imagine that in VR? You look down, and you got a dick.
Oh no!
Damn.
There's some couple gnarly scenes in 2 with that. There's a couple gnarly scenes. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
I'm in. I'm downloading that. It's free. I'm downloading that.
Might as well.
Action.
Neo 2. If you haven't played Neo, that is a real good game.
Okay. So I like Bloodborne. I like Bloodborne, but that took a lot out of me. I feel like
this is probably the hardest of them all.
Yeah, it's got like.
But then I think the newer one, I forget what the name is.
Neo 2.
No, the other Dark Soul-esque ninja-esque game.
Oh, Sekiro.
Yes, I think that's now like officially like the hardest of the hard.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay. I don't really see many people talking about that Sekiro like they did about Bloodborne and stuff like that.
That's when I've lost interest in flat. So.
Okay. All right. Calm down. Rukia, you missed seeing all of Decepticon's hair, says Geisen. Give her a look.
Go on.
Give her a tip of the cap like a gentleman. There you go. Oh shit! Look at that, Rukia. You like the way he's running his fingers through his hair? You like that?
Yeah, I like that.
Rukia says, Darnus, and I need to play the Whistleblower. To be honest, I didn't like Outlast much. Yeah. Outlast 1 or 2. There's that pussy. There's that puss. We got Brian Green. Where's Brian? Where's Dave, Brian, and AJ? I was hoping they'd be here, Brian. I guess they don't have the balls to stand up to see what they've done, to face what they've done. They don't have the courage. Minus is here. How's it going, Minus?
Minus.
Isn't this their show, says Brian Green. What are you trying to say, Brian Green? We're exposing them on this show, Brian Green. This isn't their show.
Isn't this their show?
This is their show.
You're on Without Parole's channel. This is their new show. Yeah. It's their spin-off show.
We lost a lot of subscribers. An awful lot of subscribers. We're down to 2,000 now. The hardest of the hard, says 5XL. My nickname in high school. Disgusting. Grow up, 5XL. You
5X.
Is Septi in a boy band now?
I'm in a boy band now. Could be. I did it. I got a haircut. I joined the boy band.
He plays music. Your cast is adorable, says Rukia.
He is. Damn. He is.
Minus, I hope you're well.
No, he doesn't.
See your old Without Parole video again, man. Your arch enemy's mad to watch that over and over again. We'll do it again one last time before we go, or unless the boys pop in. We're not too long away from the end of the show. They fell asleep from their own content. They're still napping. Fozzie Bear. They're too scared to show their faces around here. Exactly, Fozzie Bear. They know. I bet they did watch us. I bet they just didn't comment. They were like, oh shit, he knows. Oh shit, everyone knows now. They're out there, they're scrambling, they're calling their lawyers. They're lawyering up right now. That's what's happening. They're probably going to try and put me away for defamation, but we all know.
They're going to copyright video strike.
Nice pussy, Decepticon, says Brian Green.
They're going to claim it.
Green? Decepticon
Green?
Is the new Justin Timberlake. He's got that JT look about him. He does. All of a sudden, I want to sing Right Stuff, says Minus. What's that song, Decepticon?
Right stuff. I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what that is? All right.
I don't know what that is.
We're not in sync.
Wait a second. Right Stuff. That's the New Kids, right? Is that New Kids?
On the Block?
New Kids on the Block?
God Cannon is too scared to show the side of his face, says 5XL. Damn. He showed me that time he was on top of me. He was like, "You want to see what's something inside my face so bad? You want to see? Look, look."
Like, no,
And that's when I passed out. That's when I passed out. You know, I couldn't take it anymore. But yeah, Outlast. Would love to see that series come to virtual reality. Hopefully not PC and then ignoring PSVR. That would be whack, as the kids say. Next topic, Decepticon. Talk to me about Black Friday and minus. It's not racist before you say it. All right, it's a famous term. All right, it's popular. It's not bad to say it. Okay.
$200 PSVR. I think just leaked. The headset.
This was leaked.
Maybe with the camera. 5 games.
Straight out of Jersey. Shake my head, says the Frowny Gamecast. But yeah, what Decepticon just said. $200, you get the headset. It doesn't seem to include the camera.
I don't know if
any
the camera
controllers
comes with that or not.
It might just be the headset. I'm looking at the small print there, and it just says headset and 5 games. And those games include
the games are
Resident
decent.
Evil 7, which is probably the best PSVR game you could possibly guess. Brian Green, thank you very much for the compliment. I appreciate that. Why is Minus screaming at Frowny? What did she do? You got Astrobot
yelling at everybody. As soon as he shows up, he's yelling at everyone.
You're racist. You're racist.
You look like you're in a boy band. Shut up.
Astrobot's included, which a lot like that's the darling of the mainstream gaming media. That's the only one they'd look at. Christopher Hart says Black Friday PSVR alone for $199 and PS4 Pro for $199. Well, this one here's got 5 games included. Thanks for stopping by yesterday. You're very welcome, Minus. I think it always comes with a camera, says Deez. Okay. It's interesting that they don't show that, but I'll take your word for it, Deez. So always PSVR headset, camera, probably not move controllers though. That's as far as it goes. But 5 games: Resident Evil, Astrobot, Everybody's Golf, which is a game I want to get, but it won't add multiplayer. They won't add multiplayer. Just add multiplayer and I'll buy that game. You know, I'll buy it.
Stop. Just put take the single player out. Just keep the multiplayer in.
Take that content out and just put the content I want in. And what's those bottom 2 games, Decepticon? I can't squint with my eyes enough.
Skyrim and something else. Skyrim, PSVR Worlds.
Okay, the classics. You've got like some of the best games available in that deal for $200 if you're an American for Black Friday. So yeah, if you're interested, or tell your people. Like all of you probably have VR already, so it's no good for any of us here. But tell your friends who might be thinking about it. You know, spread the word, preach the gospel, as they say.
Interesting. So it is just a headset. So they do sell them without.
Minus says, I font mine with no cam.
With no cam.
What do you mean font? I font?
I don't know. It's a typo. It's a typo.
But what's he trying to say though? That's what I found this. Found it? Bought it? I don't know. Brian Green asks, is the Nintendo Switch on sale? You know where the Nintendo Switch is, Brian? It's in the trash where it belongs. All right. Don't you mention no Nintendo Switches on my channel. Disgusting. I feel sick. I feel sick listening to that.
Violently ill.
Tell your kids. I
suddenly feel violently ill.
Tell your kids all about that deal. Decepticon, I put up a new picture on the screen. God, there goes my second biro. It's gone.
What are you yelling?
I put a new picture up on the screen because we're on a new topic.
What is it? Is it the fax machine?
Found.
Is it the fax machine?
No, it's a flat. It's flat Earth. It's the flat Earth. It's the flat Earth. We're talking flat, Decepticon. What flatness can we talk about? Have you got any flat?
Flat. Let's see.
You were at a flat wedding.
I downloaded Dolomite, the new Dolomite movie.
With Eddie Murphy?
Yes.
It's on Netflix.
I haven't watched it.
I've seen
the
trailer on Netflix. I was like, I don't know who Dolomite is. And I
was
like, whatever, I'm not watching this. I'm not watching this. I'm not even sure I like Eddie Murphy anymore, you know?
And then, what?
I feel like he's a bad guy in real life. Trying to deny his parentage to Scary Spice's baby, you know? Not cool. But the Switch has its own sweet VR add-on. Don't insult me with that, Mo. See, I nearly got sick reading that. Rogue says Discworld. The Terry Pratchett books, I believe.
Discworld.
Your arch enemy says save your nickels for the PS5 and PSVR 2. Says your arch enemy. PSVR 2 now is probably a good while away. But PS5, yeah, that's a good one. Minus is racist, I'm assuming, because I'm not a big fan of Eddie Murphy anymore. I used to be.
Yeah, I think it is too minus.
No, that's fine. You can have your own beliefs. Your arch enemy says, I saw Elisa Battle Angel. It was really good. There you go. There's a flat topic for us to talk about. Elisa Battle Angel. I haven't seen it. Have you, Decepticon?
Nope.
I thought her eyeballs looked stupid. I was like, what is this? Get this anime trash out of my real live action movies. But I have heard a lot of good things about it.
I don't even know what that is.
Christopher Hart says, I think I would deny Scary Spice too. I think she's pretty hot.
What? Yeah. Deny Scary Spice?
I think she's pretty hot. Like
she's probably the hottest.
Yeah. Well, yeah, maybe. She's not bad, you know? Christopher Hart says, let me stop. Scary Spice is sexy. Yeah, you better backtrack. He's backtracking now.
He's flipping.
Okay.
Now he's flipping.
I see.
Wait till you find out she plays Xbox.
Where's the lava lamp, says Minus?
Where is the lava lamp? Where is that lamp?
You got no lava lamp. Okay, that's fine. Flass. Okay, Death Stranding. This time tomorrow I'm going to be playing Death Stranding.
Should I... Well, we're going to lose the channel for like 2 or 3 weeks when Death Stranding comes out. So maybe I'll see you in like a month.
I just need about 70 hours to complete it, all right? That's all I need.
When Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, he just went MIA for months. So who knows what will happen.
You know what? My baby's coming along. I went for a month as well.
Jimbo likes that
ginger spice for life. I think maybe back at the time she wasn't, like, she was up there. But now... I think Scary Spice has maybe aged the best, personally. If the ocean falls into space, then how does the Earth get more water? Rain, obviously, Rukia. God, you don't think. You stupid globe earthers are so dumb. You don't think. You don't use your heads. You got your round heads. You dirty round head. Get out of here, you dirty round head. Ghost says, you going to stream Death Stranding? That's what I was going to ask. How many subscribers would I lose if I stream Death Stranding?
Well, I think if you don't do anything, you're going to lose them no matter what, so you might as well do something.
Yeah, but if I'm streaming Death Stranding, then I'm not putting my camera in the corner and I'm not having comments. I'm not talking to you at all. I just want to experience that. You know, I don't want to talk to you. I can't have anyone coming in posting spoilers.
Silent thing.
Someone's going to put spoilers in there if I do that, so that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, that's true.
That's interesting. I don't think it would hold my attention for long. Your arch enemy says, yeah, it's probably be a terrible game to stream because it's just long periods of just like wandering from one point to the other point and like slipping down hills and shit. Brian Green says, why is backyard one word but front yard is 2 words? Damn, is that true? Is that true? Maybe you just typed it like that. Did you just type it like that, or is that true? That's blowing my mind, Brian Green, if that's true. Yeah, but the image has water falling into space, girl. Wrong, Rukia. That's frozen. That's frozen ice hanging off the side. All right? Prove me wrong. Have fun with walking for hours across the map to make deliveries, says Muzz. Muzz, it's Hideo Kojima, all right? He's an artiste. Okay? You wouldn't understand. You're from Canada. You don't have art in Canada.
They don't allow that there.
50 hours later, says Rukia. Anyway, is that anything else you want to say about Flat Life? Did you even say anything before we got talking about Elisa Battle Angel and then we went into a spiral about...
No, that was about it.
You got nothing else
Not much flat going on.
All right, no flats. You know what that means, Decepticon.
Just Dolomite. I'll be watching that later.
Okay, you watch Dolomite. You can tell us how it is next time you're streaming. Okay, so I'm going to need you to be silent for, is it 14 seconds or 12 seconds? I can't remember. Either way, shut up for the next little while.
Do it.
All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
It's that time again for questions and topics submitted by our viewers. So let's go to our fax machine and see what we have. Fax me harder, Daddy. I've been a bad boy.
Yeah, I have been a bad boy, Decepticon.
What?
What? Whoa, what's going on with your video? What is going on with your video? I just looked up and he's like giant. It's like, oh, Jesus.
What did you do?
Let me adjust the size of the Decepticon before he gets too big for his boots.
You turn the fax machine on and it all goes to hell.
It's because your video was messing up last week and it's saved as. Anyway, disgusting. Yay, says your arch enemy. Dope, says Minus. Alright, yay, dope. I'll take that.
Yay.
So, let me check the question.
What's your favorite kind of arches?
You asking me?
Yeah, you.
Gothic. I've got 5 questions here, or 5 comments to read out loud. Who knows if they're questions or not? They're probably not. Rogue says, about to head home from work. Stalk you when I get home. Thank you for stopping by, Rogue.
Right.
I do appreciate that.
GG, Rogue.
All right.
Be careful on the way home. Don't let any spiders web you up or koalas give you some meningitis.
Check
or
the
some
car
crazy
thoroughly
shit.
before. Check the back seats for giant tarantulas. All right.
Check the back seat.
Don't get in without checking that back seat. Okay. All right. This first one is from PSVR Nige Boy, and he's got 2 questions, but we'll read this first one first. So he says, assuming PS5 launches without PSVR 2, which I think is true, we're looking at maybe 2 more years without a refresh. Things could get pretty dry in that time for PSVR. Have you tried any of the newer headsets? Do you think there's something there to keep us moist? Says PSVR Nige Boy Decepticon. How do you respond to that question?
I've tried the other headsets. I'd like to have the other headsets, but no budget for that.
No budget? I also...
No budget.
I've not tried any of the other headsets. I'm interested in an Oculus Quest. If I was to get one, I think it would probably be that one. But I'm rather just save for the PSVR 2.
Because then you need the nice high-end PC along with it, too.
Yeah, which is like, you gotta have all this stuff. But to address your point about how we might be waiting for 2 more years and how things might get stale, I think the PS5 is gonna inject new life into what we already have. You know, we're gonna see games that we already have maybe getting patched to take advantage of the PS5. So possibly, I'm not saying that will happen, but let's say, for example, Firewall, if they patch that with PS5 support so that there's no jaggies or anything like that at all, and everything's like super sharp awesome looking, that would be class.
Yep.
That would breathe new life, and obviously there could be PS5 exclusive PSVR games.
And that's kind of what I'm also waiting for as well. I want to wait for all this new stuff to come out next year and then kind of make the decision from there.
Yeah.
See how much it all costs, compare costs, everything.
I'm very curious to see if the PS5 will have like a more integrated functionality for PSVR, like a special menu. I'd love to see a special menu, like a VR menu, so that when you attach the headset, all of a sudden you got this 3D menu and you're boop, 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 boop.
Yep.
You know,
like
Minority Report.
Yep.
We got G-Rock saying, I've never felt the need to buy a Rift, but now that I've seen that GTA 5 mod for VR,
that looks pretty cool.
Jealous. It is pretty cool looking. I've seen a lot of people with issues with it, like it's stuttery and stuff.
It's buggy. Yeah, it's
you probably
buggy.
need
It's
a beefy,
legit thing.
Yeah, but you probably need like a beefy PC to get that running. But yeah, imagine that would be amazing. I have a feeling we will get that in PS5. GTA 5.
I'm sure.
You know, because God knows they'd love to release that game again.
Of course.
And I'd buy it for like the 5th time. I don't know how many times I have that game.
Of course, yeah. This will be the 3rd or 4th copy. So stupid.
Your arch enemy says Quest is cool, collecting dust, but that's Firewall's fault. Yeah. I think, like, let's say I came to Quest, and let's say I wanted to play Beat Saber, I think I'd always go to Quest rather than PSVR, even though I have it on PSVR, because it's just going to be a better experience on Quest, but no wires.
If I knew someone else that had a Quest local, and that was like all about playing that pirate arena game, I'd buy the Quest strictly for just that.
Man, that'd be so cool.
Yes.
But yeah, and that's that question. So let's move on to his next question. Hold on a sec. No, I thought that was a new comment. I was just imagining this. Okay, so PSVR Nige Boy once again says, are there any rumors/ideas what happens to Firewall after this season? Previously, the impression was it'd just be the 3. Do you guys think they should press on? It's great how the updates keep the player base active, but sometimes it feels like there are too many maps now, and it's tough introducing new players to the game with so much for them to figure out. Decepticon, what are we going to see in the future of Firewall? More seasons? More maps? Are they done with maps for now?
Hess was all about saying we're just going to drop season after season after as long as we can.
But that doesn't mean every season's going to have a map.
No.
There's no way they can keep up the pace.
I think we'll keep getting things. We'll keep getting stuff.
I'm happy as long as, I'm like 16 maps. We got 16 maps now practically. In a couple of weeks, we're going to have the 16th map.
16?
16 total. That sounds like a good number to me. I'd love to see a snow map, forest map, all this stuff. But if they were to say, okay, that's it for maps, I'd understand. That's a lot of maps too. Like, you know, I don't think there's such thing as too many maps. Like you pointed out,
because it still keeps everything fresh for people that have been playing, and crazy fresh for new players.
Yeah, eventually you get to the stage where you know every map inside out, and you'll be like, okay, I'd like to see something different now. But yeah, what I would like to, Okay, there's definitely going to be more seasons. Definitely more than 3. They've said that's loads more to come. So
Yep.
I'll be happy as long as they're introducing things like the motion sensor, things like instant smoke, because that changes like
more
these
tools,
items.
more weapons.
These tools change the way you play. More balance, like said, the crossbow.
Options.
Crossbow is a perfect example of a great weapon.
Would be cool.
Exactly. Private matches options, you know, a new game mode, hardcore mode, something like that would be class. Ghost says, or bring back PlayStation Home for VR. Did you ever play PlayStation Home?
I used to love Home. I had so much fun. I had so much fun on Home when it first came out. I used to mess with people on there all the time.
Bet you used to find lots of. Well, you know, let's not go into that.
No.
Let's not go into what you used to do. I saw what you used to do.
No.
Muzz says, just the fact that it's
I would run up to people and just give them double thumbs down constantly.
What a piece of shit. Why are you like this? Why are you such a piece of shit, Decepticon?
Double thumbs down.
Muzz says, just the fact that it's possible for someone to make it work with a mod is pretty crazy. Oh, absolutely. Hats off to whoever modded GTA 5 so that it works in VR. That's impressive. Super impressive. 5XL says, definitely been playing Beat Saber on my Quest regularly. Exactly. You just got more freedom. There's no wires. You don't have to worry about tripping. And it's not like it's a high graphical intensity game. You don't need the extra power.
I just had the chance to play it not that long ago.
On Quest?
Yep.
Beat Saber, you mean? Or are you just talking Quest in general?
Beat Saber on Quest.
Okay. And you said no.
And I said no.
Get that away from me. It's not.
Yeah,
it's not.
I got no time for that. What is this? You know what is that second? What is that? Is that
Xbox? What Xbox people play? Disgusting. Disgusting. Your arch enemy says, I heard a rumor they're working on Firewall 2. Where'd you hear that rumor? Where did you hear that rumor? Your arch enemy. I'd love if they are. I would love if they are. PS5, PSVR 2, Firewall 5, Firewall 2. That's what I want. 5XL loved PS Home. It would be dope in VR.
It would.
Imagine like a main menu setting. But they really wanted to integrate like PS Home into the PS3's menu. I remember them talking before how it's like, oh, you pop into the PS Home and then you meet up with your friends and then you go to like, let's say you wanted to play Killzone. There's a Killzone room over here. You can all meet up and then you launch the game together and all this stuff. That shit never happened. You had to, there was like a bowling alley and you had to queue. You had to queue to fucking bowl and all this stuff. I was like, oh goddamn. But I did like how you could play certain games and it would unlock stuff in home. I remember I got like Tekken 6 gloves.
Yeah,
I put on
that
my
was
character.
cool.
That was cool. But yeah. Did we answer his question?
I think so.
I think we answered it.
I think.
And I'd like to thank him for those questions. Those are both good questions. PSVR Nige Boy, thank you very much. Next question is from your favorite types of arches, Decepticon.
Oh, shoot.
Your arch enemy, the Dead Gamecast. He says, what's your guess about Firewall 2? Oh, that's why he's bringing up the rumor. PS5, PS4, what would you guys like to see? Friendly fire, team deathmatch, free-for-all, hardcore with no revive guns. A lot of that stuff that you especially that last thing. Hardcore. I want to see that in Firewall 1. I want to see an update that brings hardcore.
All that,
to that.
Yep. All that in one.
Do I want to see team deathmatch free for all? I don't think we will. I don't think that's it. That's what they want for Firewall. I want to see other games that do that because there's room for both types of games, you know. But doing that could break up the player base unless they get like PSVR sells like crazy. Like PSVR 2 will say sells like crazy, and Firewall 2 sells like crazy. All of a sudden they're like, okay, we can afford to split up the player base. We can add in whatever modes we want now. Your enemy says it's a source close to first contact that he cannot divulge. Okay, I respect your privacy, 5XL. PS Home got ridiculous because you had to download every damn area. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was annoying. I remember there's like an Audi area and just random things like that. Golden. Who's that? A Ryson? What is this?
A Ryson?
Is that a Ryson? Am I saying that right? What is the info on Contagion? Contagion is coming on the 12th of November. That's what, next week. I don't know the price. That's the one thing I don't know. But it is coming on the 12th, and it doesn't have multiplayer like the PC versions do. Your arch enemy says they could make it like America's Army. Every other round is different game mode, no leaving the lobby. You're talking about adding in like a playlist and stuff like that, yeah.
Interesting.
But the thing about Firewall is they've designed these maps and everything to have like team v team. So if you had a free for all, like you have to worry about where's the spawn points and stuff like that, and like their maps are very one side versus the other side. So if somebody spawns in the middle, they're at a huge disadvantage and stuff like that. So I don't know. But yeah, would love to see Firewall 2. I do think it would be a PS5 game. I don't think we're going to see it on PS4.
I think that's PS5. Yep.
I don't even think we'll see it on PSVR 1. I think it'll be a PSVR 2 game if it happens.
Yep. If it happens.
Would we see an
What if Solaris becomes their hot game?
Yeah, that could be their hot PS5 game. Like for it to go along with PSVR 1 headsets, if you know what I mean, until we get that PSVR 2 headset. But it's coming to PSVR 1 anyway, so we'll see how that goes. Team Deathmatch, no free-for-all, says your arch enemy. Yeah, that could fit better. But they seem to have this, like, the mantra in their mind is that they do not want respawn modes. That's just something they don't want. And I respect that they have a vision for the game, and that's what they want. Horizon says, thanks, bro. I've been looking forward to it since I heard of it on PC. Also, it's pronounced Ar-E-Sun. Ar-E-Sun. Okay. Thank you. And you're very welcome. Thanks for stopping by.
GG.
And thank you, your arch enemy, for your question. A good one. Zangy says, why do you call it touch and tips? And does it have a double meaning? Winky face, winky face. Decepticon, I'm going to let you cover this one.
It's called touch and tips because that's what we do in Firewall.
That's what we do. We rub the tips of our guns together.
The tips of your guns together.
And we talk about foreskin, and absolutely it has multiple meanings. As many meanings as you like, Zangy, you know? You think
dirty,
it means
not dirty, whatever you want to think about.
Family friendly or raised, you name it. Nerd Boglin says, I think you need an alter ego. His name should be Joe Bofa. You can introduce him like this. It's Bofa. Joe Bofa. How have I not blocked Nerd from commenting on my
Why did you even waste
channel?
our time reading that?
It wasn't a question. It wasn't a topic.
My 5 seconds back.
I'm sorry about that. I apologize. If you want to hit that dislike button for that, I will understand. I should have proofread that one. Big time. I asked the same question to the Discord.
Everyone in this chat wants their money back.
Hold on a sec. So yeah, as I said, you might have missed it at the beginning, but I do have a Discord now. If you want to join us, you can check the link in the description. So I asked again for questions there. And Fozzie Bear asked for any news on future seasons of Firewall, which you kind of just covered there. But there's no news. There is no news. So all we do know is that there is some coming. Grief has said, what was the name of the game that looked like GTA, but for PlayStation VR? It was announced ages ago, but never came out. Is that
Elysium?
Yeah. But it doesn't look like GTA.
It was just a pipe dream.
It looked kind of like
it was a Kickstarter pipe dream.
Reduced graphics, yeah.
With Rec Room, yeah, it was GTA with Rec Room graphics.
Exactly.
I'd still look cool. It'd be fun. It would be great. It'd be awesome. I'd love an open world, like 36-player VR thing. That'd be cool.
Big time. 5XL says, Team Deathmatch no respawns would make for quick rounds. Well, that's if you had like a hardcore. Your enemy says
he almost unsub because you read off his comment.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, 5XL. I apologized. Okay. Your arch enemy says I really want to see the Ode to Without Parole again. We'll see. We'll play it once more. We're nearly at the end. Don't worry. Tasuki added a couple of things that we've already talked about, and I think that is everything. Did I miss anything? I'm going to make a channel just for tips. Like topics, questions and topics or whatever, because that'll be easier. I might stop doing the YouTube thing and just put them in the Discord. Well, no, because I have more reach on the YouTube. I'll do both.
Both. Do it all.
Both.
I'll do both. Put it on both.
I'll do both for these nuts. Okay, just like Nerd likes it. Both. So yeah, that is it for this episode of Touch and Tips. How long have we been doing this?
Is that it?
I think so. What's the time?
Is that it?
What's the 1 hour and 9 minutes? The shortest. Easily the shortest we've done.
It's just going downhill from here. That's it. Quit.
Look, it's been a quiet enough news week. All right, it's been quiet.
Are the numbers going up? Are the views going up? Or are they going down?
We're not done yet. The views have been good for this episode. I'm happy with them.
Right. Okay.
D says, Paul showed a new race game that looked
that's
what you were talking about. Yeah.
I was talking about that.
Looked like RC Pro from the Rush.
Looks like Micro Machines.
Pretty sweet.
Yep. Looks fun.
Which is Rush on Rush? Is that what you mean? Or what's Rush?
Rush?
I know
What,
it's a
like
game called
Rush
Onrush.
2049? I know that,
I
but
don't
it looks like more like RC Pro Am, if anything, with like a hint of Micro Machines.
You think it looks good? Rukia
Yes,
says
Micro Machines was
goodbye.
super
Rukia,
fun on
thank you very
Nintendo.
much for stopping
I
by.
used to play the hell out of that game.
Matt says,
Multiplayer is super fun.
Without Parole, expose. Sorry I missed out. What did it do? Did Brian Paul expose himself? You're about to see, because that's how I'm going to end this video.
Are you going to end it with that?
We're ending
You
the stream
gonna
with
end
that.
it with
So
that?
we're going to
Alright.
say our goodbyes now, and then we'll play the video, okay?
Alright. GG.
So GG.
GG.
Thank you very much, Decepticon.
GG.
Thank you for your time.
GG.
Everyone in the chat, thank you very much. And Cow,
Bye-bye.
D's, Chops,
Bye-bye.
thank you very much for your generosity. I do
Bye-bye.
appreciate it. Thank everyone for the questions and for taking part. All that, I'm going to mute my mic now, and I'm going to play the video, and then we'll end the stream. Alright? I forgot I was in the fax machine thing. I gotta go back to the live thing. Apologies.
What the fuck is this?
Apologies about this. My phone died, Mr. Convo. Rush for your squirrel suit game. Okay, I gotta play this. I gotta play it. GG. Alright, goodbye. Decepticon, you gotta be quiet. You gotta be quiet, Decepticon.
GG.
3, 1. It all started when I was browsing YouTube one day. I'm a huge virtual reality fan, so when I was searching for PlayStation virtual reality in particular, I found this YouTube channel called PSVR Without Parole. I noticed they were pretty big and they had lots of views, so I decided to check out their content. That's when the trouble started. I was watching their podcast. They had these 3 hosts, and as I was watching them and listening to their incredibly boring and soulless conversations with one another, my eyes just started to get so heavy. It was so bizarre. I tried to fight it, but their content was so sleep-inducing that I eventually passed out. I woke up in a daze. I was laying on the floor. My trousers were pulled down to my knees. There was a terrible aching from my butthole and a smell of cat piss. It was just everywhere. When I realized what had happened to me, I just felt dead inside. I didn't sleep. I didn't talk to anyone. I just couldn't feel clean. My name is Petrifying Pumpkins, and I'm a PSVR Without Parole survivor. There you have it. That was the last time. I hope you're happy with that. I'm just going to talk for a few seconds because sometimes this stream cuts off and I don't want to cut off the end of that video in case you didn't get to see it all. But yeah, Decepticon, once again, goodbye. Your arch enemies enjoying that real good. You'll get used to it. That's going to be the new intro from now on. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone.